that.
It is the first Monday in August, and we are talking about cars on this Money Monday. Jade Beckman from Mountain America Credit Union back with us today and is somewhat of an expert when it comes to planning for cars. I love having experts on the show, so Jade, thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, how can you plan ahead to make sure, I don't know, you have the best decisions regarding your transportation? Because, boy, we see those big flashy cars and we just want one.
That's right. And it's funny to think about because, honestly, next to your home, you know, you think about that, buying a vehicle is probably one of the largest purchases that you're going to make in your life. And it's kind of funny how often that becomes, you know, kind of like you said, an impulse or kind of an emotional purchase. And granted, there is a lot of emotion tied to that, but it's, you know, it's important to kind of know what you're getting into first.
How do you do that? How do you steer away from the big flashy signs and then we see the ribbons on the cars and all of the deals and everything you see maybe in the holidays or different times a year? How do you avoid all of that?
Yeah, well, I think it's kind of like in school. There's no substitute for doing your homework. And I think fortunately today, especially talking about technology things, and there's never been more information right at your fingertips. And there's a lot of great resources out there to help you kind of understand that. So I think doing that, doing your homework before you go in. I mean, looking at things like Edmunds.com is a great source, has a lot of different reviews about different vehicles and what the pros and cons are. Consumer Reports is a great source. Things like Kelley Blue Book and NADA. So you can even know going in not only its reliability, but kind of what you should expect to pay for a given vehicle.
I'm not sure that there is a simple answer, but I want to know, Jade, buy or lease? Because everybody has the question, well, I mean, I don't know, maybe I just want to keep this car for a few years. Maybe I should look at a lease to where you can go ahead and get rid of it, you know, after 3 years, you're not stuck with everything, with the payments or whatever. Which is better?
Well, you know, that's as much a lifestyle and a comfort level as it is a financial decision. All of those things go into play. But I would kind of put it this way. First of all is how much do you drive? If you drive a lot, you put a lot of mileage on your car, leasing's probably not the way to go.
Because you're going to pay for it.
Right, exactly. And all of them will have mileage restrictions, and you'll pay for it if you go over in the end. It's also a new versus used. Really, leasing is almost exclusively new. There is some used, but really you're talking about new vehicles. And then lastly, are you looking to eliminate a car payment? If that's the case, then you probably shouldn't be looking at leasing either. So I kind of say that buying is the default. However, if you kind of fit that profile of the things we talked about, then leasing's a very viable option for you.
When's the best time of year to buy quickly?
Well, there really is not a really best time, but when it's the new model year, they're trying to clear out some of the old stuff, that's not a bad time to look.
And more information, I'm sure we can check out your website, yeah?
Absolutely. As always, lots of great resources, calculators and whatnot, macu.com.
We will keep an eye on that. Jade Beckman, appreciate you coming in.
Thanks,
and maybe
Andrew.
we'll go out and get a new car. What do you say, Lori?